Good afternoon. This is Akashvani. I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Both houses of parliament adjourned sine die. Lok Sabha refers bills on one nation, one election to joint committee of parliament. President Draupadi Murmu says time now ripe for launch of a new phase of self-reliance by manufacturing technologically advanced equipment within India. Union Home Minister Amit Shah attends Sashastra Seema Bell's 61st Raising Day program at Siliguri in West Bengal. 8 people killed and over 30 injured in a major fire mishap as gas tanker collides with multiple vehicles on Jaipur-Ajmer National Highway in Rajasthan. Former Haryana Chief Minister Prakash Chautala passes away in Gurugram. And India extends humanitarian assistance to address food security and nutritional requirements of people of African nation, Lesotho. And now the news in detail. The winter session of Parliament came to an end today as both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha adjourned sine die. In the Lok Sabha, when the House met this morning, opposition members started sloganeering over Union Home Minister Amit Shah's statement on Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Amid Prakash, Speaker Om Birla urged the MPs to strictly follow the rules and desist from protesting at any gate of the Parliament. He also warned them of action in case of any deviation.
मैं आप सभी से पुनः आग्रह करता हूं कि संसद की गरिमा मर्यादा सबकी सामूहिक जिम्मेदारी है। संसद भवन परिसर में किसी भी द्वार पर किसी भी तरह का धरना प्रदर्शन करना उचित नहीं है। आप सभी को इस विषय पर नियमों की अनुपालना करना सुनिश्चित करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो संसद को उचित कार्रवाई करनी पड़ेगी।
Amid din, the 2 bills related to one nation, one election have been referred to the Joint Committee of Parliament. The committee has 27 members from Lok Sabha and 12 members from the Rajya Sabha. When the House met this morning amid din, Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal moved a motion to send the Constitution 129th Amendment Bill 2024 and the Union Territories Laws Amendment Bill 2024 to the Joint Committee of Parliament. The committee will submit its report to the House by the first day of the last week of the next Parliament session. Later, Speaker Om Birla adjourned the House sine die. The Rajya Sabha also witnessed uproarious scenes following slogans and counter-slogans between the Treasury and the opposition benches in the morning. Amid din, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar adjourned the House till 12 noon. When the upper house reassembled at noon, a motion was moved to nominate 12 members to the Joint Committee of Parliament on One Nation, One Election Bill. In his valedictory remark, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar regretted that during this session, the productivity was just around 40% due to continuous disruptions. Mr. Dhankar pointed out that undue moving of motion under Rule 267 is regrettable and the House must function with dignity it deserves.
These parliamentary disruptions mock public trust and expectations. Our fundamental duty to serve with diligence lies neglected. I urge every parliamentarian, regardless of party, to examine their conscience. The citizens of our democracy, 1/6 of humanity, deserve better than this spectacle. We squander precious opportunities that could serve the greater good of our people.
Later, Mr. Dhankar adjourned the upper house sine die. The winter session of Parliament had started on the 25th of last month. Now we go live to our correspondent Sudhindra to know more about this session. Sudhindra, what were the major issues that dominated the winter session of Parliament, which lasted for approximately 1 month?
Well, Anuja, the winter session of Parliament concluded today amid protests and pandemonium. And when you look back, the Adani issue raised by the opposition and the US billionaire George Soros' alleged link with the Congress resonated since the House met on 25th last month. And multiple adjournments marked the proceedings, both upper and lower houses, however, held meaningful debate on the 75 years of journey of Indian Constitution. Many interesting facets of the journey of our Constitution was shared by the members, and Dr. Ambedkar's contribution as the architect of the Constitution was widely discussed. Sometimes the allegations led to severe objections and uproar in the House, a statement by Home Minister Amit Shah on opposition members regarding Dr. Ambedkar led to protests outside the House. And the two BJP members were injured at the venue of the protest. And the stalemate, continued between the ruling and opposition members on issues including a no confidence against Rajya Sabha chairman Jagdeep Dhankar. In between all these, the houses also discussed and passed legislation. One Nation, One Election bill was introduced in Lok Sabha and referred to the Joint Parliamentary Committee. The Banking Law Amendment Bill and Disaster Management Amendment Bill were passed in Lok Sabha. Bharatiya Vayuyan Bill was passed in both the houses, and the boiler and oil field bills were passed in Rajya Sabha. And External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar made a statement on Indo-China relations, Anuja.
Right, thank you, Sudhindra, for that update. The Lok Sabha has registered over 54% productivity, while the Rajya Sabha 40% during the winter session of Parliament. Briefing media after the conclusion of the session in New Delhi, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju said the productivity of the two houses were low and everyone should think about it. The minister also condemned the yesterday's incident in the Parliament House in which two BJP MPs got injured.
पार्लियामेंट में सब लोग जनता का प्रतिनिधि के रूप में चुन के आते हैं, अपना बात रखना चाहिए या हाथ पांव चलाना ये ठीक नहीं है। इसलिए आज लोकसभा अध्यक्ष के ओर से एक सख्त निर्देश भी आया, टिप्पणी भी किया गया है जो हम सब के लिए बहुत जरूरी है उसको सुनना और मानना। तो पार्लियामेंट कॉम्प्लेक्स में डिसिप्लिन मेंटेन करना, शांति बरकरार रखना, कोई हाथापाई ना हो, इसके लिए कुछ निर्देश जारी किया है। हम सब मिलकर के उसका पालन करेंगे।
Meanwhile, Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan met injured BJP MP Pratap Sarangi at the RML hospital in New Delhi. Talking to media, Mr. Singh alleged that Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is not capable of holding the post of the leader of opposition. He said the people of the country will never tolerate this insult of democracy and the parliament.
कल जिस ढंग की हरकत की है वो केवल अशोभनीय अक्षम्य है। लोकतंत्र का गला घोंटना, लोकतंत्र का अपमान, ये कांग्रेस के डीएनए में है। जो अपराधी हैं वो आंदोलन कर रहे हैं, लेकिन लोकतंत्र का ये अपमान हिंदुस्तान की जनता कभी सहन नहीं करेगी। संसद का अपमान भी हिंदुस्तान की जनता सहन नहीं करेगी।
President Draupadi Murmu has said the time is now ripe for the launch of a new phase of self-reliance by manufacturing technologically advanced equipment within India. The President asked the armed services to contribute towards achieving self-reliance and realizing the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. President Murmu was speaking after awarding the President's colours to the prestigious College of Defence Management in Secunderabad at a ceremonial event in Telangana today. The presidential colours is the testament of the professional excellence of any institute. The President said the country's self-reliance and strategic partnerships in defence sector will not only protect the country's borders but also strengthen its strategic global partnerships. The President further said the government has taken several measures to enhance indigenous capabilities of defence industry through several initiatives to encourage investments in our defence sector.
With emphasis on indigenization, many defence products have been identified for domestic manufacturing and will not be imported. Time is now right for launching a new phase of self-reliance by manufacturing technologically advanced equipment within India.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah joined the Sashastra Seema Bal SSB 61st Raising Day program today as chief guest at Rani Danga of Siliguri in West Bengal. He paid his tribute for the martyrs and then took the salute. The Director General of the SSB, Amrit Mohan Prasad, was also present in the program. Amit Shah also gave bravery awards to the SSB personnel. The Home Minister also virtually inaugurated the newly built housing complex at the integrated checkpost at Petrapol in Bengal and at Agartala in Tripura. He said SSB guards the 2,450-kilometer border with Nepal and Bhutan with dedication and also does its duty to check illegal transfer of narcotics. He further added that to protect the fenced borders is much easier than to protect an open border. He praised the dedication and devotion of SSB since its inception in 1963.
खुली सीमा से नारकोटिक्स, मानव तस्करी, हथियारों की आवाजाही और देश विरोधी तत्वों की घुसपैठ को बड़ी मुस्तैदी के साथ एसएसबी के जवानों ने रोका है। इतना ही नहीं, पूर्वी क्षेत्र में नक्सल विरोधी अभियान में केवल एसएसबी ने सीआरपीएफ और स्थानीय पुलिस बल को साथ में लेकर ये पूरे पूर्वी क्षेत्र को नक्सल से मुक्त करने में एक महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई है.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. In Rajasthan, the death toll has increased to 8 and over 30 are injured in the horrific gas tanker fire incident that took place this morning in the Bhankrota area of Jaipur. The incident took place at around 6 a.m. when two gas tankers collided near the ring road on Ajmer highway, after which a fire broke out. A total of 40 vehicles got destroyed in the accident, including 29 trucks and 2 sleeper buses. 4 people died on the spot due to burn injuries, while 3 others are reported to have died during treatment. A high-level committee has been constituted to investigate the incident. Our correspondent reports that there was chaos in the entire area after the incident.
40 vehicles, including 20 trucks and 2 sleeper buses, were also destroyed in the massive fire, due to which many people were burned. The injured in the accident are being treated at SMS hospital. Some of them are in critical condition. Chief Minister Bhajanlal Sharma immediately reached the hospital to check the well-being of the injured. After that, he reached the spot and took stock of the entire situation. Helpline numbers have been issued by the hospital administration and Jaipur police to help the families of the injured. A high-level committee will investigate the incident. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have expressed distress to the families who have lost lives in a gas tanker fire incident in Jaipur, Rajasthan. In her condolence message, the President said that this news is very painful. President Murmu prayed for the departed souls and the injured people for their speedy recovery. In a social media post, the Prime Minister said that he is pained by this news. He said that the local administration is assisting the affected persons. The Prime Minister prayed for the speedy recovery of the injured. The Prime Minister also announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees from the Prime Minister National Relief Fund for the next of kin of each deceased. The injured would be given 50,000 rupees. In Maharashtra, 5 passengers have lost their lives in an accident in Tamhini Ghat, Raigad district. The accident occurred at around 10 a.m. today when the driver of the bus lost control of the vehicle, which fell into a gorge. As a result, 5 people were killed, including 3 women and 2 men, while 17 others were injured. Former Haryana Chief Minister and senior Indian National Lok Dal leader Om Prakash Chautala passed away in Gurugram this afternoon. He was 89, a 5-time Chief Minister of Haryana and son of former Deputy Prime Minister Devi Lal. Om Prakash Chautala suffered a cardiac arrest at his Gurugram residence and was immediately rushed to the hospital but could not be saved. Born in January 1935, Chautala remained one of the stalwarts of the Indian politics. India has extended humanitarian assistance to Lesotho, a country in southern Africa. In a social media post, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said that a consignment of 1,000 metric tons has departed from Nhava Sheva port for Lesotho. He also said that the consignment will help in addressing food security and nutritional requirements of the people of that country. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Both houses of parliament adjourned sine die. Lok Sabha refers bills on one nation, one election to joint committee of parliament. President Draupadi Murmu says time now ripe for launch of a new phase of self-reliance by manufacturing technologically advanced equipment within India. Union Home Minister Amit Shah attends Sashastra Seema Bal's 61st Raising Day program at Siliguri in West Bengal. 8 people killed and over 30 injured in a major fire mishap as gas tanker collides with multiple vehicles on Jaipur-Ajmer National Highway in Rajasthan. Former Haryana Chief Minister Om Prakash Chautala passes away in Gurugram. And India extends humanitarian assistance to address food security and nutritional requirements of people of African nation Lesotho. And with that, we end the midday news.